So, look, it's just the one box today. I'm sure you would have loved me to save the boxes from yesterday, but, you know, I really like opening them. They're fun to open. No need for this today, so, yeah, that's Sentai Filmworks. Taisho Baseball Girls. Didn't one of y'all were asking about sport animes. There's one. Vampire Knight Volume 3, which unfortunately is reminding me that I need to watch Volume 2. Is this the final one? Was it a 13 episode series or a 13 episode season? This goes up to 13 episodes. Hayate the Combat Butler Part 7, which, well, unless it's already been delayed, this actually came out on time, which is a fairly unusual thing for Hayate at this point, since it's got a little reputation. Of course, that wasn't all I got. Other stuff came in during the week, such as, well, I guess this kind of started a purchasing storm where a friend of my brother's was mentioning this anime, Kakurenbo, hide and seek, about kids playing hide and seek and stuff. And then I'm like, I don't have it. Okay, I have to fix that. And then I decided I also need to get Battle Athletes. An anime I've been wanting to watch because, well, those are the 3 DVDs of the OVA, and then you got Battle Athletes Victory, the TV series. But I've wanted to watch it because of an anime music video by somebody named Kevin Caldwell or something like that. He made, I think, a pretty well-known Evangelion Rammstein Engel music video. But I could be mistaken about how well-known it is. I just thought it was well-known because it was like the most fucking awesome thing ever. And the Battle Athletes one certainly made me want to watch the series. And now I can, as long as I don't keep falling asleep in the middle of the day. But good news is that's not all of it. We have here the Astro Boy Ultra Collector's Edition Set 2. Which I bought because I have the Ultra Collector's Edition Set 1, and I wanted to be consistent about which set I had. And Z, if you're watching this, you'll be interested to know, I finally got Sonic X stuff. Seasons 1, 3, no, these are Sagas 1, 3, 4, and this is either Saga 5 or Season 5, I don't know. No, wait, this is 6. So first up, I've been asked to show all my Gundam stuff. And of course, we need to begin with Char's Counterattack, I guess. Maybe it would make sense if I actually had the original Mobile Suit Gundam to start with that. But the closest I get is movies 1, 2, and 3. That's kind of, you know, become a high priority thing for me to get now, I guess. Well, it's been on the high priority. Then we have the Anime Legends version of Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, the first collection. Comes with a bunch of individual discs. I'm pretty sure it's just a collection of discs that were released earlier. And here's the second one, which has the last 5 DVDs. And I think this is a Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam movie collection, which may be just a summary of Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam in movie form. And maybe the Mobile Suit Gundam movies are similar. That doesn't change the fact that I need to get the original. Here's one that I watched in my younger Toonami days. Gundam Wing. It's not too unusual, right? Those are some rather bland discs. No need to really show them in the second part, which covers the rest of Gundam Wing, right? I really ought to rewatch this series now that I've watched so much. Here's a movie version of Endless Waltz. Maybe I ought to get the OVA version as well, just for completeness sake. Next we start Gundam Seed. This one I bought all the individuals of, so I got plenty. And I enjoyed Gundam Seed. you know, there's nothing. Gundam kind of has this way of grating on my nerves a bit, and yet still being enjoyable in the end. And I guess Gundam Seed was no different in that respect. Oh look, we've got this magnetic thingy with 3 Gundam Seed movies. That's pretty cool. I really ought to watch them. Gundam Seed Destiny, on the other hand, I started watching, but it didn't seem like it was as good for me. So I never finished it, meaning it never got a chance to redeem itself. In a certain way, I think maybe I think it's possible maybe for Gundam to, a Gundam world or time period or something, to overstay its welcome, so to speak. I'm not quite sure if Destiny did that, because if you watched all of Destiny, maybe you could say that it had a more overall relevance to the original Gundam Seed or something. I don't really know. I really ought to finish watching it and make sure. And then after 12 comes Gundam Seed Destiny Final Plus DVD, I guess. I don't really completely understand that. This has been a really confusing thing. And we have Gundam Seed Destiny TV movies. Whoa, they are really packed in here. There we go. Got some of them out. We got TV movie 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next up we got Mobile Suit Gundam 00, which were released in the slightly more condensed part releases. And it's kind of done, as we go into Season 2, we see it's kind of done Code Geass style in that the first season is a total of 6 discs in 3 parts, whereas the second season doesn't end with part 3, so it's going to be 8 discs in 4 parts, which is okay, I guess. Nothing too bad about it, just unfortunate, rather. Then I've got these complete collection versions of Mobile Fighter G Gundam. I guess these discs are pretty uninteresting. Then we have Mobile Suit Gundam the 8th MS Team, Mobile Suit Gundam F91. These are part of the original Gundam, aren't they? Gundam 0080 War in the Pocket, and 0083. I should probably change the ordering of these on the shelves. But before then, we have the last Gundam thing, which is SD Gundam Force. You can call it silly, but you can also call it completionist. Because I had to get it all. Gotta collect them all. Don't have the money, kids? Go straight to your parents' wallet or whatever South Park quote. This, of course, is a 5 DVD release that contains the last 26 episodes or something of SD Gundam Force. And then we got Bleach, a series that I've been really enjoying, although it does kind of drag on a bit. We're going to have to go through these fast, because I realized I've been wasting too much time going a little too slow for some of this stuff. Fortunately, the Bleach pictures are nice and big, so I can go through these pretty fast, and you still get a good look at the pictures, I hope. They're actually some pretty neat pictures. Going on to season 4 here, I guess. Or maybe it's 3.5. It's a bit confusing because I've never really looked into it. Got some thinner DVDs here. Probably cutting down on materials a bit. The thinning anime DVD industry, possibly. After all, these are DVDs that have usually not been under big piles. And then we've got the first movie and the second movie. And then we finish up with a couple of smaller series. This is Baki the Grappler. I wonder if the discs may correlate more to regular releases, maybe. Although I thought there were something like 12. So these are probably either reused or completely new graphics for this box set, I guess. It's a thin DVD box set because I wasn't collecting majorly when it came out. Karen, which was an amusing series, I thought. Kind of a nice balance of, well, I guess I don't know it's a nice balance of. Something about it just felt nice balanced in some way. A simple series that was just fun to watch. Last but not least, somebody mentioned When They Cry, not being able to find it in my videos, and this one is like one of those things that come up a lot. And I think, did somebody mention? It's got reversible covers. So if I don't really like this dark stuff on the outside, there's alternative covers on the inside. But to be honest, I love the dark shadowiness. So my anime DVD watching was okay this week. I started off with Shadowstar Naruto, the shirt I'm wearing, of course. And it was an okay series. I can kind of see some of why it was considered something that you might like if you liked Brigadoon, but at the same time there were a lot of things about it that were completely off. So I guess the reality is I might not find another Brigadoon ever again. But that's okay, I guess. For the most part, the only problem I really had with the series was just that it wasn't really complete, I think. I got the impression like they had a much larger story and it just maybe didn't do that well on television. They stopped. I watched Gundam's Mobile Suit Gundam 00 Season 2 Part 3, and that continues to be pretty good. Standard Gundam 00 stuff. If you like the previous Gundam 00 stuff, you probably will like Season 2 Part 3. But, you know, like I mentioned during the Gundam stuff earlier, there's some stuff about Gundam that makes me feel like sometimes the Gundam universe overstays its welcome. Because it's I guess it's kind of hard to explain. But something about it annoys me, but at the same time, I can still enjoy it. And that's just a kind of funny feeling. I finally watched Eden of the East, and I thought that was actually pretty excellent. I mean, it didn't really have a concrete ending, but it had a pretty good ending for the fact that I guess there's a movie sequel or something like that, which be really interested to see come out on DVD. Otherwise, the story, I didn't quite know what to expect going into it, and then as it progresses, like, I really like the way these characters act, the way they interact. It's just amusing. It's clever, but not overly clever. Something along those lines. And then I've been trying to get the rest of Ursa Yatsura watched. So I watched the 4th and 5th movies, and they're okay. They don't quite compare to movie 2 Beautiful Dreamer, which is the most awesome thing to come out of Ursa Yatsura. But they're up there in terms of slightly epic episodes, I guess. Although they're movies, so of course they're an hour and a half long episodes. Oh well, that's I guess what you can come to expect. See y'all next week. And if I don't see you next week, you have a nice Thanksgiving.